An overview of corporate and business taxes. There are not many taxes to which companies are subject. Generally, these are the main tax charges to which they are normally subject. 1. Corporate income tax (EIT). It is defined by the Articles of the General Tax Code (CGI). All companies, whatever their form and purpose, are required to pay this charge. However, some companies are exempt from this payment. Corporate income tax, which used to be subject to a fixed rate of 30%, has been reformed. It now ranges from 10% to 31% according to a turnover scale. Corporate income tax is calculated on the basis of the profit made during each accounting period. Many exemptions exist, in particular for companies located in export processing zones (EPZs). 2. Business tax. Any natural or legal person of Moroccan or foreign nationality who carries out a professional activity in Morocco is subject to the professional tax. Professional activities are classified, according to their nature, in one of the classes of the nomenclature of professions, C1, C2 or C3. Any newly created professional activity benefits from a total exemption for a period of 5 years from the year in which the activity begins. The business tax is established on the gross, normal and current annual rental value of stores, boutiques, factories, workshops, sheds, construction sites, depots and all premises, locations and facilities used to carry out taxable business activities. The business tax rates applicable to the rental value are 10% for Class 3 C3, 20% for Class 2 C2 and 30% for Class 1 C1. 3. Value-added tax. VAT applies to industrial, craft, commercial, professional and import activities. Retail traders are required to pay tax when the turnover generated during the year is greater than or equal to MAD 2 million. The standard rate of value-added tax is set at 20%. However, some products and services benefit from a reduced rate of 7%, 10%, or 14%. 4. Registration fees. The normal rate applicable is 5% of the amount of the purchase of the land. Benefits have been put in place for investors. 1. Application of a 2.5% rate for land acquisitions intended for subdivision and construction operations. 2. Exemption for acts of land acquisition intended for the realization of an investment project. 3. Application of a rate of 0.5% for contributions to companies at the time of incorporation or capital increase. 5. Customs duties. Customs duty rates vary depending on the nature of the goods. In recent years, a significant series of tariff cuts have come into force for imports from all countries under the common system, a rate of 25% applicable in particular to finished consumer products, industrial vehicles, manufactured clothing, tires, ceramic products, castings and steel, furniture and certain lighting equipment. A rate of 17.5%. This rate concerns imports of semi-finished products, such as vehicles and passenger cars. A rate of 10% on imports of semi-finished products, such as certain types of wood, fabrics and certain plastics. A rate of 2.5% applies to inputs, capital goods, chemicals, dismantled imported vehicles, textile yarns and non-locally produced pharmaceuticals. In the same vein, Morocco has concluded agreements with many countries and groupings of countries, including the European Union. Several measures have been introduced, such as the total exemption from import duties on finished industrial products, particularly from Europe in 2012. The Social Security contribution rate. The Social Security contribution rate for employees is around 29% employer share, 22% employee share, 7%. It should be noted that the minimum wage is set at approximately 2,600 dirhams per month, There is no compulsory social protection scheme for the self-employed.